Autism is a World and Prisoners of Silence are both about autistic children who are unable to speak, so they can't communicate anything they want to say. Um, and so both of them go over the issues that these children have to deal with. So a solution for them is often facilitated communication, and that's presented in both documentaries. Um, and both of them have actual real life people who have used this before, and in all of them, the autistic children are actually doing much better after using facilitated communication. All of them are doing better in school, getting better grades, and some of them are writing poetry and going to college and all these things that before they weren't able to do or people didn't think that they could do. Um, However, Autism is a World presented facilitated communication as a good thing and something that works. But Prisoners of Silence was a complete opposite, and it said that facilitated communication just isn't um, a good technique to use um, because then people get to hear what the facilitator wants to say instead of the child. So there's problems with that. But I think an important difference is that Prisoners of Silence had actual experimental research done on facilitated communication, saying that it doesn't work. And it also presented both sides. Like at the beginning, um, it definitely presented case studies where um, it was effective for some people, or at least they thought it was effective, and people really liked this. It also presented other technological solutions for communication, um, and it focused on multiple people, not just one person, like Autism is a World. Um, so after watching both films, I was pretty shocked and disappointed at the results because I really wanted facilitated communication to work, or um, because it's such an easy thing to do um, that it seems like something that's valid. And I think Autism as a World um, is effective in that because it just has one subject, it only focuses on Sue. Um, then me personally kind of grow like an attachment to Sue and getting to see her struggles and her life and how facilitated communication has helped her. Um, so I think I really grew to like facilitated communication after watching the film. Um, but it's surprising to me how after looking up facilitated communication, how um, it's still being used even though it's discredited and not effective. Um, and ultimately, I think that Prisoners of Silence was the more effective documentary because of the scientific research that was done in that film. So, and I said that it doesn't work. Um, and I think that if I hadn't watched that film, I wouldn't have really considered facilitated communication as being ineffective, unless someone abused of it. The facilitator just um, was not helpful or something, but I wouldn't have considered it. And I was really shocked about how many allegations of parental abuse there were after using facilitated communication and just all these things that were supposedly coming from autistic children. And so that was pretty surprising, but I think that after watching both and considering both sides, I see how facilitated communication is ineffective.